So when I first started running, I realized I need to carry stuff with me, fuel, water, emergency supplies. So my solution at the time was to get a backpack. It was actually a Camelback. I think the model was called the Blowfish, which they no longer make. It was actually for cyclists, but it was great. It was lightweight, had pockets in it, and had a water bladder. And I carried it for years and years, ran races with it. But I eventually came to realize there's a major drawback with packs like that. Hi, I'm Ralph, and welcome to the Ageless Runner. Imagine you're going on a road trip for the day and you're bringing snacks and drinks with you, but they're all in the back seat. And you're driving down the road and decide, oh, I would like to have a bag of chips, but they're in the back seat. I can't reach them. I can't find them. That's the problem with the backpack. Everything's in the back. You can't get them if you need them. There's nothing up front. And so I realized I need to make a change. In fact, I kind of recognize that, and this is the backpack I use. I actually added this pouch on the front to put my phone in because I realized there's nothing up front. I have nothing up front. Everything I got to keep in my shorts pocket. So my solution to that is my tip number one is get a running vest. This is my Osprey Dura running vest. Running vests have pockets up front. In fact, this vest has two pockets up front, a deep pocket. You could put gels in there or a water bottle, and then these small pockets here that you can put gels in. In fact, this vest here, I've already got a gel in it. It must have been from a previous run. So that way you have stuff up front. If you need a gel or you need something, you've got it right here. This particular vest also has a zipper pocket right here. You can put a phone. I don't always keep my phone in there, and I'll talk about that a little later, but it's got stuff up front. So what I keep in the back then are more things that I might need, but maybe I won't either, like, Band-Aids, ibuprofen, a rag if I need to clean off dirt, extra pair of socks, those kinds of things. I usually don't need them, but if I do, they're there. And the stuff I need during the run, I've got right up front. I don't know if there's much of a downside to running vests, but one is that in the summertime, of course, it's going to be warmer. It wraps around your chest and your back, would restrict a little bit of evaporative cooling. So in those instances, or where you're not going on a really long run, but I'll say a short, long run, maybe you're going to run 60 to 90 minutes and don't want to bring your vest with you. Tip number two is get something like a running belt, or what I use is a waistband. This is an elastic band. You can see it's just a band, but it's got four pockets in it. One of them is zippered. Just goes around your waist. You can put gels in the pockets. Zipper pocket, you can put like a wallet or an ID or your keys. Works very well, and it's right there. You can just grab whatever you need very easily. Again, if it's something you don't need the full running vest but want to bring some things with you, waistband works very good. By the way, some of these products I'll be talking about, if they're available on Amazon, I'll put a link down below. And some of these things, like this waistband, was just one that I found and bought. I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but it works for me, and I like it. Now, tip number three is what I call add-on pouches. For example, you see runners that have these phones in a pouch on their arm, and they can put their phone in there, gets it out of a pocket, gets it out of the vest. I tried it, just wasn't my thing. I could never get the phone to work through the plastic covering. But if you don't put a phone in there, you can put gels, you can put an ID, you can put some keys and things in there if you wanted to carry it with you, but get it out of your vest, your pocket. They make shoe wallets, go on your shoelaces. I've seen some kind of like wallets or pouches that tuck in your waist. So those are kind of add-on things. They're not as big as a vest. They could be in addition to a vest. You can still wear a vest and wear an arm pouch. So those kinds of add-on things allow you to bring gels and store other things that are easily accessible. If you're enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would scroll down and hit that like icon. Thank you so much. Now, tip number four is what I call strategic use of pockets. Everything has pockets. Hopefully you've got stuff with pockets. It's kind of cool weather here this time of year where I live. So I have a jacket that has pockets. My shorts have pockets. Even some running shirts have pockets. So I think you need to think about, what do you want to keep in pockets? What do you want to put in a waistband or a vest? So I keep my phone in my shorts pocket. And I mentioned earlier, my vest has a phone pocket. What I found is when I'm running around my neighborhood, I'll get a text. It's just easier to get it out of my pocket than keep it in my vest. Now that's not true when I trail. When I trail run, I put my phone in my vest pocket because I think it's more protective there, less likely to fall out should I fall. So I will use it in my vest pocket, but I keep things in my pocket I might want to have easy access to. I've got my keys and my wallet in there and my phone. Now, one recommendation I have on pockets is where you can get things with zippered pockets. I use shorts with zipper pockets. I like to put my keys and my wallet in there. I know zippered, it's not going to fall out. I feel more secure with that. And they make a lot of running shorts with zipper pockets. I know some of you ladies, my younger daughter uses running tights that have a phone pocket in the side. I think Lululemon may have those. I'm sure other manufacturers do too. So that's a good use of a pocket. That way your phone's not tied up in your vest or your waistband or your shorts pocket, but it's right there and still readily accessible. So one kind of related tip to pockets and things is gel packets. When you're done with a gel packet, what do you do with it? What I do is stick it inside a Ziploc bag, and if I'm wearing my running vest, I put it inside the pouch in my the zipper pouch in my running vest. If I've got my phone in there, then I'll just put that in my pants pocket. So that keeps you from littering, keeps the gel packets from, getting inside of your clothes or your vest all sticky when you want to dispose of them. So think about what you want to put in your pockets, what you want to have easy access to, things you want to keep secure. Maybe you put in a zipper pocket. Now, tip number 5, I'm going to relate to my older daughter. When she takes water with her, she carries a water bottle in her hand. You can carry things in your hand, not only just a water bottle, but they make these handheld water bottles. They have a strap on them, and some of them even have a pouch in there. You could put a gel or an ID, for example. I never opted for that because water is heavy. If you got an 8-ounce bottle of water, that weighs roughly half a pound. 8 ounces, an ounce, fluid ounce of water weighs roughly an ounce. So I never opted for that just because it's weight. I'm going to be moving around. It's going to be sloshing. So I never liked that. But they do have those kinds of things available. You can make part of your hand. Now, my last tip number 6 is don't carry anything at all. Set up your own aid station. If you run a circuit, this works if you run a circuit, a laps. For example, in my neighborhood, I could easily run, a mile lap that would take me in front of my house every time. And when I do that, I could stop there and, eat a little something, drink a little something. I don't have to carry anything with me. That would work out very well. Or if you go someplace, your car could be your aid station. You make a lap, maybe around a course or a trail, come back to your car, eat a little something, drink a little something, get whatever you might need. I did that in a long trail race once. Between laps of the trail race, I go to my car, get more gels, put them in my pack or my vest, whatever I was wearing, and carry on. So set up your own aid station will allow you to carry less. You would need as many pockets or a vest or even a waistband if you have access to something like that. And of course, kind of related to that, if you run in the city, who says you can't stop in a convenience store and get a Gatorade or, something to snack on to get food like that. So there are ways to not carry anything or very little if you just kind of do a little planning. So think about what you want to carry, where you want to carry, what do you need access to during a run, what do you need access to maybe sometimes during a run, sometimes not, and that will judge where you put things, what you want to wear, what you want to carry. Lots of options out there. Spend a little time on Amazon, look at running vests, look at waistbands, look at running belts. There are running belts out there. Lots of things you can have to strategically carry stuff, to have access to it anytime during your run or just periodically. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you would hit that like icon. And if you're new here, let's stick around. Let's spend more time together. Please hit that subscribe button and be sure to click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much and happy running.